was just pulled into what I'm guessing was a parallel dimension and was murdered repeatedly by a demon.
How unfortunate. I always wondered what the byproduct of St. Bartholomew Inglebrook's lunar incantation would have on the relationship between time and interplanar folding.
Stop it. I don't care about any of that. Just take it back.
I'm sorry, I truly am, but we've come too far. I'm sorry I've been absent, but I've been watching, and the readings I've been receiving have been very promising.
I don't care.
But you would care if everything and everyone you knew and loved was at risk. Everything might seem like we're in a storybook, but open your eyes. We're on the verge of a civil war from inside the walls, and if you hadn't heard, the princess just pissed off some very powerful people. It is in your best interest to continue to help me with the device, because who knows when we will need to rewind time and something more important than which nobody you chose to send to the dungeon today. And you're here, after allegedly going toe-to-toe with an interplanar demon. I trust you.
Except
I'm not gonna keep doing this forever. You and everyone else are gonna owe me a childhood, you know?
Keep helping me with the Chronometer 3000, and we can see about making that happen for you.
We can just see. Maybe Lil can have a childhood. Maybe. Okay, I guess we're going over here now. Because they seem desperate to get me over there.
a demon attacking you.
Yeah. Hey.
Hello? Hello? I brought the orange slices. Was today a regular meeting day or one of those top secret planning for what's going to happen at the princess's wedding days? Is anybody here?
I'm here?
Are you here for the meeting?
I don't think so.
Oh, then you can't have any orange slices.
Those aren't orange slices. Those are just the rinds.
I got hungry.
What's this?
I'm activated started to find myself in the light. We're apart for more than a lifetime, but now we'll be right. P.S. Remember to bring running shoes.
I have a feeling the GLA leader wrote that.
Seeing that will somehow affect this brawl. Hey!
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Will he ever find his the truest?
You've been at this a while. You should have enough cash by now to power up your arsenal. Take a look.
Hey! You have another pouch.
Ah, here she is. The little guardsman who spoke to the princess and secured the union between the Sprawl and the great Marvag Empire.
Spoke to you.
Spoke to who and did what now?
Modesty is such an ugly thing. Princess Desdemona told the great Praetor Kargan that it was your words that helped her decide to do the right thing. Let us celebrate with a tankard of blood wine. Kapla!
I'm 12. I can't drink alcohol.
Haha, never fear. There is no alcohol in Marvak blood wine. Just blood. In a big cup called a tankard.
Yeah, I'm a hard pass on that.
Haha, very well. There will be much blood wine at the royal wedding where the Sprawl and Marvag tie their fortunes together forever. Let us raise a glass to the gatekeeper who brought us all together this day.
Wapla!
Claw.
Did a mouse sneeze somewhere? Come, child, louder and with fury. Kapla! To furious, far too furious. We are not at war. Be careful shrieking like that. But as we say in Marvog, better to be too furious than not to be furious at all.
I'm exhausted.
I shall now recite the Marvog pledge of unwavering loyalty, as is our custom.
And that's my cue to leave.
Today's cocktail special is not relevant to you, Lil. Sorry. And we just ran out of milk. Sorry again.
Oh.
Lil, can you be on the lookout for a health inspector? They can look like anybody. How about you whistle if you think you've identified one?
I can't whistle.
Well then scream health inspector at the top of your lungs.
I'll see what I can do. I think I've done.
Once he made it inside the sprawl, Edward went to work trying to find people who A, wanted to get married, B, needed someone to officially marry them. After hours of approaching strangers who appeared to be in love on the street, he gave up. Slumped down on the stairs of the city council. Suddenly, Councilwoman Ash burst through the massive oak doors and practically tripped over him. After demolishing the stranger with vicious theories of cutting one-liners, she thought to inquire as why he was dressed like a wedding officiant. He told her, and she covered up the fact that she had forgotten to hire someone by hiring him on the spot for the royal wedding. Edward, the official officiant, was officially offered the gig to preside over the royal wedding. On one hand, he felt like he had struck gold, with this being his very first professional opportunity to try his hand at the thing he set sights on a few hours before. On the other hand, his utter lack of basic competency made him nervous that he might make a critical mistake in front of so many high-ranking and well-armed individuals. At a time like this, Edward will remember the words his parent told him as a child. Edward, we don't care what you do in life, just don't become an amateur children's party magician. So no matter how poorly it went, at least Mom and Dad will be pleased. Ridiculous slave hands panicked at the discovery of the contents of the letter he'd been charged to deliver at the Mage's Tower, and raced home to his tower. Mage's Guild raced home to his tower. Once safe behind his magical wards, he conjured a ferret to eat the letter, so no one would be burdened with the truth of what the Mage's Guild was planning for the sprawl. Sadly, because he knew he lacked strength or skill to continue, while burdened with this information, he cast a selective memory spell on himself, causing him to forget the letter and its contents forever. With a wave of his wand and muttered incantation, he became blissfully ignorant once again. Do you know who didn't forget the letter? The ferret. He conjured to eat the evidence. The surprisingly literate animal managed to catch quite a bit of it before it polished the papers off. How is it supposed to live its ferret nightlife now, knowing what it knows? It was only a foot-long, charismatic little predator with the body of a chubby weasel, but he was no chicken. The ferret knew it couldn't let it could inspire others to take up arms at his side. Not just rodents and must still live warriors, but the sky creatures too. With their combined strength and superior numbers, they could easily conquer the Mage's Guild. And the sprawl will be saved. Step 1, regurgitate the letter. Unfortunately, the son of a wretched ferret caught the attention of Articulus. Burly Mindwife, he had zero collection of why he conjured the letter and the ferret in the first place. But damn, sure it wasn't so it could throw him on the rug. He unspun the ferret before he could get the contents out of its stomach. And as a result, the fate of the sprawl remained uncertain.
No.
The enigmatic goblin walked through the gates of the sprawl and disappeared. Either he'd gone completely unnoticed or was adept at losing anyone who would seek to follow. His fate is unknown. Iris Lepteri, the ice sculpture, did not reach the refrigerated storage palace before the sudden rays deformed her masterpiece. However, upon removing its protective sheet, she had to admit from certain angles her melted work had now become a stunning example of Calivarian new Bargeresque movement. She wasn't sure how her work would be received the next day, so to distract herself, she made her way to the favorite club in Little Ogre Town. They catered to females of all species who tended to have red spiked haircuts, badass tattoos, copious piercings, lived to dance the night away while listening to dwarven heavy metal. The devil!
What?
I can't read any of that. Well, there we go.
Good morning! You're listening to The Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm Dodger, joined by my new co-host, The Quack. For those of you wondering where the ham is, well, it turns out he got an invitation to the royal wedding happening today. Of course, he won't be wearing a tuxedo. He'll be in head-to-toe honey glaze. Well, if you don't like the jokes I tell, you can do it yourself. I told the producer I refuse to work with a duck.
Guess let's get to the guard station, then we're good.
Hiya, sweetie. Are you almost ready to go?
Hey.
Almost. Sorry I slept late. If I rush, I can make it to the guard shed just on time.
Didn't you hear? All the gates are closed today for the wedding. We got the day off.
What?
That's great news. So we can have a day just you and me? Hello, sappy montage of father-daughter bonding time.
We only get the day off because we have to attend the wedding.
Goodbye, sappy montage. You were a nice thought. So, should we get dressed up?
What do you mean? I am dressed up. Didn't you notice my tie?
You're not wearing a tie.
Oh, darn it. Did it fall off again?
Did you tie it properly?
Lil, you know I don't know how to tie a tie.
Did you clip it on properly?
Lil, you know I don't know how to clip on a tie.
Did you tape it on properly?
I thought I did. It doesn't matter. No one will see us. Our seats are so far from the altar, we're technically closer being at home.
Then I guess I'm ready to go.
We get to watch the wedding.
Hooray! There's like 6 different factions gonna destroy this wedding.
Oh, that's fun.
You got the Mage Guild, you got the Goblins, you got the...
Do I get to talk to anyone?
You got the rival...
Oh, there's the hanging meat. And the military rations.
Okay, remember, grab as many appetizers as you can, then meet me by the door. We still have to find our seats and we'll need snacks for the journey.
Stuff my pockets with all the shrimp I can find? Got it.
Oh, we should have hired the fancy person then. Hi. You're serving canned beans?
This food is very efficiently laid out. And look, there's a waiver to fill out before it's allowed to be eaten.
What?
What an
How did you get in
absolute
here?
waste of money this entire dog and pony show is. Would have been just as well off flushing a ton of gold bars down the toilet, if you ask me.
I'm a famous artist now! Renowned art critic Gil Meisterheimer described my ice sculpture as a startling reflection of modern society, exposing the monsters within us all. That's good, right?
Wait, why did I get crystal from that?
Chief said she was
Hello,
just putting
Mr.
it in there for
Melroy.
you.
Enjoying the big event?
You know that I'm not. Let's just get to the I-do's already, am I right? I don't know what that wedding officiant is waiting for.
Oh, he doesn't have his glasses.
Why?
Stop not wearing your glasses.
A royal wedding to patch up alliances and make political gains? Won't be the first and it won't be the last. King Oswin would have been devastated to see his daughter put in this awful position. I only wish Sprankles could be here to see this.
There, Your Grace.
Where? Where?
No.
On my hand?
Oh, never mind.
How exciting! I spend so much time studying history, but today I am here making it. I wonder how this day will be viewed by future generations.
Security at an event like this is a nightmare. So many moving parts. Keep your eyes peeled for anyone using the wedding as a pretext to do something suspicious. The job never stops, Lil.
Malcolm isn't here.
Akko isn't here.
You absolute wonder. Well done on the wedding file. It's gone off without